and they couldn't figure out what exactly is the next one. Meme coin sounds fun, but it shows that there are funds that are ready to be deployed, right? So people want to buy stuff, and they look at meme coins, they pile in. So that's my read. We are at, I believe we're at an interesting inflection point. Again, I could be very wrong. Hopefully we're past the bottom of the bear market, and hopefully we are in the start of a bull market. But again, this is not financial advice. This is just a
It's been a while since we got so much good content from Changpeng Zhao, or CZ, as people know him in the community. Founder and CEO of Binance, the largest exchange in the world, many investors respect CZ for his humility and path to becoming the wealthiest man in crypto and the 19th richest man in the world. Yesterday we released a video where CZ talked about how regulators are attacking everyone in crypto and trying to destroy it due to the bad actors we saw affecting the space last year. You can check that video later, and we will leave the link in the comments below. Yet, CZ is also saying big money is ready to come into crypto, which will make it explode and start the next bull run. But for that to happen fast, a few things need to be in place. In this video, you will hear from CZ firsthand what will make crypto and Bitcoin explode and how you should navigate the bear markets and bad cycles until that happens. So, relax but pay close attention until the end so you get some powerful knowledge that can help you profit from these opportunities and, at the same time, protect your wealth when bad things happen or when the bear market cycles prolong.
I think for anybody who feels wrecked, pressured, depressed, etc., reduce the size. So reduce the exposure to crypto. So fundamentally, if you feel that, if your investment performance affects your emotions, then you probably invested too much. Half it or reduce it by a third or a fifth. And if you still feel that way, do it again until you no longer feel like that. You feel like, okay, this is meaningful money. I want to make money on it. And then, but if it drops by 10, 20, 50%, or even 100%, I'm still fine. That's the right size. I think that's sizing is very, very important. So instead of listening to people on Twitter, oh, it's going to go up, it's going to go down. People don't tell about what percentage of their assets they're putting into that trade. So that's super important. And then the risk management we talked about earlier, don't put everything in one basket, don't put everything in one trade, don't put everything in one coin. All of that matters. But fundamentally, if people are feeling stressed, they invested too much. Reduce the size and then try again. So also, if you want to start with a small size. Start with $100, with $1,000, whatever is comfortable to you. If you lose it, it's gone. And you should be fine with it. If you make money out of it, then maybe double the size, maybe slowly increase that over time. So don't go all in. So I think that's a very much risk management, but a very specifically sizing issue. If you're stressed out about this investment and it's going to wreck your life, it's going to change your lifestyle, you're not going to be able to pay rent, then the investment size is wrong. So in bear markets is basically about survival, right? So about stability, survival, etc. So in a rainy day, you don't drive as fast as you can, and you want to make sure that you stay on the road. So I think that's basically our strategy. It wasn't that fancy. When others were failing, we just stayed steady. We stayed secure. There was a massive bank run on us. People withdraw like $14 billion within a week. No, there was basically no issues other than one bank didn't open for like 6 hours. That was a bank issue, and then there was zero issues. We actually told our team, make sure there's zero issues, right? So we had that was the best proof that every coin is back to 1-to-1. So we tested. So this comes back to the Lindy effect, right? So the more you test it, the more secure you could be. And during bear markets, there are more consolidations. And even we're still seeing that today, right? If you look at the Canadian crypto market, there's more consolidations. Four of the players just merged. Four of the local exchanges just merged.
When asked about what we can expect at the start of a new cycle, CZ replied this, which we believe to be a piece of great advice for everyone.
Absolutely not, right? So there's nothing says we have to get another cycle. The history pattern is quite clear if you look at it, but all swans were white until you saw a black one. So and so history doesn't predict the future, and we can't just say because previously there was fairly distinct 4-year cycles, there's going to be a new one. So I think we got to take that into consideration. It may be, it may not. And so the way I usually, the way I would position businesses are, we should be prepared for a bull run. So we got to make sure like our systems can handle another 10, 20, 30x volume. But we should also be prepared financially for another 90% crash, right? So we got to have the stamina to last. So that's how we would run a business. That's how Binance is structured today. So we can survive on both sides. For people, I would usually recommend similar situations. And for everybody is in a different situation, so it's very hard to give advice to individuals. But that's how I usually structure things.
But this is when things get interesting. What would crypto need for the next bull run to start, and when will that happen?
I got into crypto from 2013, right? So that was one bull market that year. So went from $100 to $1,000, and then there was 1 year of drop in 2014, and then 2015 we started to recover, and so it's 1 year sharp drop and then 1 year recovery, and then 1 or 2 years of all-time highs. So that's 2016, 2017. 2017, 21,000. That was then everyone's rushing in. At the 2013 was like a Bitcoin cycle. Everyone's like, well, what's this new thing about Bitcoin? 2017 was an ICO year. So Ethereum ERC20 tokens, anyone can issue a token, a white paper, fundraising. And then 2018 happened, crash, and then 2019 painful recovery, and then 2020, 2021 are again the sort of all-time high years again. And there was DeFi, NFTs, GameFi, Metaverse, all of this stuff, and all of this stuff are still quite new, but a lot of money poured in. And then 2022, there's 3 arrows, there's Luna, there's FTX, so it was crusher. So I think now, even if we look at the price chart, we're kind of recovering. So now it's kind of a recovering mood, and people are still very cautious. It's not like FOMO yet, but now there's like meme coins, which I don't really fully understand. But there's also, at this stage, it's unclear in 1 or 2 years what's the next drivers that will cause explosive growth, right? Is it? I think it might be something new, right? I think NFTs, DeFi, they will continue to grow, but those were inventions of the last cycle. They will continue to grow, and there may actually be more realistic use cases, etc. But from the angle, what's going to drive the next one? I think the mood is everyone's looking for that right now. We're not sure, and this is why. And when we're not sure, I think this is probably why a lot of people piled into meme coin, and they couldn't figure out what exactly is the next one. Meme coin sounds fun, but it shows that there are funds that are ready to be deployed, right? So people want to buy stuff, and they look at meme coins, they pile in. So that's my read. We are at, I believe we're at an interesting inflection point. Again, I could be very wrong. Hopefully we're past the bottom of the bear market. And hopefully we are in the start of a bull market. But again, this is not financial advice. This is just a mood thing. But I could very well be wrong. Yeah. If we talk about internet, right, we wouldn't say what's the next big thing that will drive internet adoption. There's so many different things. There's video conferencing, there's social media, there's Google as an information, Hive Mind. There's a lot of different things going on. So in the early days, you may say, hey, what's the next thing? I think for crypto, blockchain is beyond one single thing now. So 2017, there was ICOs, right? There was ERC20 tokens, basically. And 2020, even 2021, there's multiple things going on. The next one may be multiple things. It's no longer a single thing that drives adoption, I think. because the industry is bigger, there's more players, so there's different sectors. We should be looking at what's the next big NFT thing, what's the next big DeFi thing, what's the next big new things. Maybe social media for crypto has not been invented yet, right? So and there's some old use cases that have not taken off, but are starting to. Payments. Right, payments was one of the most obvious use case, but there wasn't stable coins, there wasn't Lightning Network, there wasn't real-time fast payments, and now there's faster blockchains. There's been many new developments, and then we also have technologies that allow users to pay in crypto, and the merchants accept just fiat, and the transaction happens in real time, like Binance Pay, Binance Card, a few other credit card solutions in the market. So. And we're seeing the global economy in turmoil. So there's a lot of uncertainty in traditional financial industries in the global economy. We're seeing like Africa. Now the mobile phone, the smartphone penetration is getting there, and now they're latching. They don't have banks. Only less than 11% of people in Africa have banks, and they're just latching on directly onto blockchain. So all of those things can be potentials. I don't know which one. I think we'll see multiple, I guess you call them unicorns or however you call them, multiple successful new startups, new concepts, and plus old ones together that will shape the industry. So I think we'll see a lot more successes.
Let's close the video with this question. What would CZ say about crypto if he had the opportunity to speak in front of the entire world?
Actually, I did do a talk in United Nations in Geneva, I think 2018, maybe 2019. So I did do a talk, but that was more about how to use blockchain to enable transparent charity philanthropy efforts. But I think today, if I was going to do another talk, I would say financial inclusion, financial access. If we're talking, if the audience is United Nations, there are many nations, many people without financial access. People in less developed countries take them days to pay a bill. They don't have access to loans. They don't have access to many of the financial tools that we in developed worlds are quite used to. So that would be the message I would stress. And blockchain is that right technology. There was this fund that just gives loans to women that need loans to run their businesses in Africa. They have the lowest default rate of any loan business on the planet. So these are real women that want to do business, but they have no access to financial tools, and they run very simple businesses that do make money, and they're able to return the loans in a period of time, and this really helps their lives. So the name of the fund is just on the tip of my tongue, but I can't recall it. So these are great things, and they can do this with blockchain. They can do this with much bigger scale using the new technologies. So all of this can be done. So if I was doing a talk like that, I'd probably research this a bit more on financial inclusion and just stress use cases in those areas.
Want more CZ content? Please help us get 500 likes on this video, and we will bring more valuable content from the Binance CEO to help you in your crypto journey. And don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe so together we can reach more people and help them as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow for your daily dose of crypto. Thanks.